To grow and continue to be successful, a business must constantly find ways of doing things better. This is made easier by having the right tools and knowing what to do with them. The value chain is a powerful tool that business owners and managers can use to identify and clearly understand what is happening in the business. This makes it easier to discover opportunities for improvement by systematically defining and analyzing each stage of the business process. While the details may vary between businesses, the principles of the value chain are the same for all businesses, large and small, in all sectors. The value chain can be used for a company as a whole, as well as internally for departments and even individuals within a company. What is the value chain? All businesses start with the customer, the most important person in the business, without whom there is no business at all. The customer needs something which the business produces. What the business produces are called the outputs. The outputs can be products or services. In producing the output, the business engages in processes. This is what the business does. There are two types of processes. The technical process is what the business does to produce the output, and the managerial process is what the business does to make sure that the technical process happens effectively. Inputs are required to run the processes. The inputs are what the business uses. These inputs may include raw materials, stock, equipment, computers, skilled and unskilled labor, capital, and more. The business buys the inputs from suppliers. How does a business create value? The business buys the inputs that it needs from the suppliers and sells its outputs to its customers. What the customer pays for the outputs is more than what the business paid for the inputs. The difference between the cost of the inputs and what the customer pays for outputs is the measure of the value that the business has created through its processes. The value created is the profit of the business. A business must maximize its profits by ensuring that it generates as much revenue as possible by creating maximum value for the customer, keeping its costs as low as possible, or a combination of the two. Using the value chain. A business must always look for opportunities to increase profitability, either by increasing revenue or reducing costs, or both. Step 1. Firstly, it is necessary to describe and understand how value is currently created by asking questions of each part of the value chain. In other words, what is happening in the business now? Start with the suppliers. Who are they? Do they provide what the business needs and in the way that is most useful to the business? How does the business engage with them? Does the business negotiate the best deals or accept what they offer? Now examine the inputs. Are they suitable? Are they readily available? Are they the required quality? What do they cost? Describe both the technical and management processes. What technology is the business using? How is the technology used? How are the people in the business being used? The outputs must be examined carefully. What is the quality? Are they reliable? Are they affordable? Are they competitive? Are they what the customer needs and wants? Customers. Who are they? How big is the market? What do they need and prefer? What else do they value? For example, do they want delivery? Step 2. The next step is to identify opportunities for improvements that will increase the value that the business creates, and as a result, the profitability. Once again, each part of the business is examined. Suppliers. Are there better suppliers? Can existing suppliers be engaged better? Perhaps to negotiate better terms and prices. Inputs. Are more suitable inputs available? Are there inputs that are cheaper? Processes. Is there a better way of producing outputs? Is there better technology available, or can the technology be used better? Can the business be managed better? Outputs. Can the outputs be sold at a lower price? Can quality be improved? Do the outputs meet the customer's needs? Customers. Can the business engage better with existing customers? Is it possible to find new customers? Having examined the current reality for each part of the business and identified opportunities for improvements, it is necessary to choose the best opportunity. Best could mean the easiest to implement, the quickest, the one which will make the most profit, the cheapest, etc. Once the opportunity has been identified and maximized, the process is repeated and more opportunities are identified and exploited. By continually analyzing its value chain in this way, the business can constantly increase value and profitability. To understand the value chain and how to use it better, think about the businesses that you visit or use. Identify the value chain of each business and suggest where the opportunities for improvement might lie. Try and think which opportunity might be used to increase profits. Sharing the value chain with others will increase your own understanding and help you to use it more effectively in your own situation. At the same time, the others will acquire a valuable tool which they can use immediately. Importantly, you will build your network of useful people. By providing valuable input into their lives, they will be willing to provide input into yours, and they become a resource to you and your business. The value chain is from our Better Business series. Please visit our websites for more information and to learn more about increasing your business success.